All right, joining me now on Inside TBT, an all-time UMass player, Chaz Williams. Welcome to the show.
Hey, thank you for having me. I truly appreciate it.
Absolutely. Obviously, you're here on the TBT's official podcast because you're going to be playing some TBT this summer
Yeah.
with a UMass team, the Commonwealth. Can you talk a little bit about that?
It's been some time coming now. Me and a couple of the guys, we've been talking about it for a while. And then, Andrew, Pat helped us put it all together. And now I'm here talking with you. So, we just very excited, happy to be able to play together again and, get back up to UMass and have that feel again once and for all.
Absolutely. So who are some of the guys that you're excited to get back on the court with or, get on the court with for the first time?
Uh, Honestly speaking, very excited to get on the court with Dante. We haven't had the chance to play with each other at school. But I always, love this game, love the way he played. And I just wanted to, be able to be alongside of him at some point. So, definitely Dante. Of course, me and Caddy reuniting is something special. Me and Maxi, but also Jabari. Me and Jabari, we always competed his sit out year, in practice every day. And he's a hell of a player, hell of a person to, guard and, watch play. So, it'll be very, very fun.
So you guys are having a training camp July 11th to the 13th at the Champion Center at UMass. We've heard other teams do training camps. The Buffalo team who won last year did a training camp. Are you excited to kind of get to go at it with your former teammates and these UMass guys again?
Well, it's definitely going to be fun because, we all keep in contact and, we keep the competitive spirit there. We all talk our junk every now and then. And, a couple of us had the, opportunity and been blessed to play against each other. So, we keep that tab and, to be in the same building for a couple of days and, get to play against each other would definitely be fun.
Can you tell me about one of those matchups you've had against those guys?
I had one against Jabari. Um, he won the individual battle, but my team got the victory. So, I take that one. Another one I know Bari played against Dante at one point. I'm not sure who won that game. So it's definitely gonna be exciting.
Absolutely. So one of the cool things about TBT is, with a lot of these teams, the big name guys kind of disappear overseas.
Yeah.
And you may see a highlight here or there on Instagram, and then boom, they're back on your TV on ESPN with TBT. But can you tell me a little bit about where you're playing right now and what your post UMass career has looked like?
It's been a roller coaster for me, honestly. After UMass, I had some highs and I had some lows. But for the most part, I stayed grounded with it all. Last year I played in France, and now this year I'm in Spain. And it's going pretty well. It's not going the best. We're not, winning as much games as I expected, but all in all, the experience is beautiful. To be able to be here, live here, have my family here with me is also amazing. So, it's a beautiful thing.
Who are some, big time guys you've been able to square up against since you've left UMass? Anyone notable?
Uh, a lot of notable players. To start, I would say the biggest person I played against so far, Europe would have to be Carlos Arroyo. I played against Carlos Arroyo, and that matchup was pretty tough. Um, some guys from the A10.
Did you
I actually
play?
just played against Larson, Kevin Larson. He's out here in Spain as well.
Did you
And
play Wembenyama when you were in France?
no, I didn't, but I actually got a chance to watch him play, and that kid is really a freak athlete, and he's something special.
Definitely. When
Yeah.
when you think back of your time at UMass, playing with these guys, playing at home in front of the awesome UMass fans, what's some of the moments that come to mind for you? Like if someone says, "Hey, Chaz, tell me your favorite on the court UMass moment," what comes to mind?
At UMass,
At UMass.
has to be the VCU game, my senior year. The place was sold out, and it was a tough game down the wire. And for me, honestly, I felt like that game was won because of the crowd, because of the electricity in the building, and you know how riled up our fans was and how supportive they were. You know, that kind of pushed us over the edge. And for me, that was a huge moment in my career. And also, I felt like it was a huge moment for UMass as well.
How about on the road? Any big time road victories where you got to wave goodbye to the crowd or anything like that?
All the games at Rhode Island was like that. No matter what seeding we were, all the games against Rhode Island were like that. Um, but on the road, every game we won on the road for us felt like, hey, we got up out of here with a victory. So, you know, we got to enjoy this one.
Absolutely. Kind of last question I got for you. You know, who are your guys at UMass? Like, obviously, you got a team of 12 to 15 guys, but who are your guys? You know, your roommates, the guys you were going out with when the season wasn't going on. Who are your guys?
Maxie was my right hand. Jabari was pretty much my left hand, and Caddy was the big dog. That's how it always been. That's how it was. It was always all four of us. But since I've gotten to school, it's just been me and Maxie. We sat out together his first year, and you know, from there we just built a brotherhood. We built a bond, and we still talk to this day. Actually, when I get off the Zoom call, we will play Call of Duty together. So you know, it's pretty cool.
That's some great team building right there. You're going to talk TBT during the Call of Duty session.
Yeah, we've been talking TBT. We just had a conversation about it a little earlier. And you know, these guys just excited as I am. You know, we just happy to be able to play this game and, you know, get the opportunity to play with each other again.
There's some big time duos in TBT. You know, last year Marcus Keene played
Yeah.
with Mike Dom. You know, Zip them up has JP McCura and Kareem Cantor, Samaje Christian. Where do you think you and Maxie are going to rank on the dynamic duo list in TBT?
Honestly speaking, I think if there's a duo, it'll be me and Jabari.
All
Um,
right.
I think that because we very similar, but we different in a lot of ways. As far as like controlling the game and playing the game. And I feel like, you know, it'll be a lot of, you know, defensive destruction we can do, you know, between me and him.
So I lied when I said last question. I actually have one more question
Nah, no
for
problem.
you. You know, I'm sure you've tuned in to TBT a little bit. Is there anyone in particular, really anyone can be an answer to this question because anyone really can play TBT. Is there anyone in particular that you're looking forward to potentially matching up with in TBT? And it can be as simple as someone from across the world that you haven't gotten the opportunity yet.
Nah, because for me, I feel like, you know, I done seen all types, everybody, you know, the best of the best, and you know, some of the people who they don't think are that good. So for me, it's just the experience to be able to play against some of these guys again, especially if I don't have the opportunity to play against them overseas. You know, it's all fun, and you know, being a competitor that I am, you know, anybody I play against, I'm just looking forward to.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate you coming on. Chaz Williams and the Commonwealth, a UMass alumni team coming to TBT this summer, presented by the Massachusetts Collective. Hopefully, you guys get in an exciting team. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you for having me. I truly appreciate it.